Hello, hello, hello. Should just stop for them. Hello there. I'd love to welcome you to the stream. It's awesome to have you here. So excited. Uh, Before I dive in, I'll thank my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Tim Sykes wrote the book, The Pentecost. Finally, Matthew Creator wrote the book Rocket Stocks, and finally, the book on Amazon Kindle. The stream a little bit late today. I'd love to apologize for that. Yeah, guys. I just been going through a lot, but one thing I can say, and I really want to talk about this. I really want to talk about this. Do not stop buying Bitcoin. I know there's a lot of market crash that here. What is happening here is I have bought Bitcoin, but I'm not using margin. All right. So the strategy is called dollar cost averaging. All right. Now, maybe you are doubting that Bitcoin is, not the one. Maybe doubting that what's up. Sorry, let me just delete this trade. Maybe you are doubting, like, Bitcoin is the one and all that stuff. And I understand that. All right. So we're only down like what 2.5%. Worst case scenario down 5%. So just look at the risk here. It's only 2%. And this is why I do not use margin. Okay, so the strategy that you are using. So imagine you place a bet of $10,000 and you're only down $200. That's nothing. Okay. So this strategy is a commodity trading strategy. It is called dollar cost averaging. So it's like you're borrowing from your future self. But the only difference with this one is there is no defaulting. You cannot default on your position because you are borrowing from production, right? So it's like a loan based on production. So you're borrowing a loan based on production. You're borrowing a loan based on the printing of money. So dollar cost averaging is what you need to do. That's why I would say buy Cisco, right? I'll give you a perfect example of Cisco stock. Now, what you need to understand about trading is the prices don't always go a straight line. So I remember the buying position of Cisco stock. It was right here on beginning of May this year. And then from this position, Cisco dropped roughly from this buy position to here. I think it dropped roughly it dropped, I think, by 5%. It dropped by 5%. So from this buying position to here, if you just bought it without any leverage, without any margin, you'd have only been down by like 5 to 10%. It took about less than 3 months. Within 3 months, you'd have been profitable in this position. As for this one, I think I saw this buy position somewhere here. Yeah, I may be mistaken. But every buy position that I saw, it was above the 50-day moving average. It went up and then it came down by what? This was roughly 5%. And then this is the new one here. So what's the point I'm trying to stress to you? When you use dollar cost averaging, the price will not always go up, and this is the number one reason why you should not use margin. Instead, use those dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is what's going to help you. Dollar cost averaging is what's going to give you the strength to keep buying stocks. So right now, Cisco is a good buy, but you buy it at $69. Don't use leverage. Don't use leverage. Even with Bitcoin, worst case scenario, you're down 10%. 10% is nothing, especially if you started off with that mindset of 0-day trading. Okay, so don't look down on 10%. 10% loss on your portfolio is nothing, because eventually the price will go up. I remember the time. I still remember the time I was talking about Bitcoin when it was here. I am telling you the truth. No one loved me. Alright? No one loved me. People even oppressed me. I'm not going to lie to you. People oppressed me when I spoke about buying. This one was okay. This one was okay. But I remember when Bitcoin crashed, listen for here. The amount of oppression that I received was insane. I remember talking to my family and friends, telling them to buy Bitcoin. And they looked at me like I was crazy. And this is exactly what's happening today. I'm telling my family and friends to buy Bitcoin. And they're looking at me like I'm crazy. This is the same market crash. I still remember this. This is where people will look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like you don't know what you're talking about. And you're out there talking about Bitcoin. So I was talking to these young people, because I think like there is this Gen Z thing going on around the world. I really don't want to comment about politics, but I want to talk about attitude that people have. And I was talking to these young people, and I was telling these young people, I said, listen, if you do not change your attitude towards male authority, you will not succeed in the future. Because without male authority, how are you going to learn about these things? If you follow what everyone is doing, you are going to lose money, right? Trading is not a game, it's a real thing. People have sacrificed their lives. Right now, as we're talking, the US government has shut down. There is no authority in the world. The most powerful government has shut down. So where is the authority? And this is what we're talking about. You have to use dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is very, very important. So I was supposed to do research on dollar cost averaging before this video started, but I just said, you know, screw it. Let me jump on the stream because I have to talk about it. So right now, the one that I would say for this video is Cisco, by Cisco. HYMC is a gold mining stock. HYMC is a gold mining stock, and I found it using the trading strategy by Tim Sykes. That's how I found it. That's why I said shout out to my mentor Tim Sykes. So with this one, your buy position is here, probably at market open. Okay. At market open or at market close. The last buy position was here. Let me show you where the last one was. The last buy position was here, at market open. So just buy at market open. Don't buy at market open. Which was this dropped by 1% in a day. So this is the type of risk level that you want. So imagine buying here and then being up from $7 to $9. That's a very big move up. That's more than 50%. That's more than 50% move. Okay, so this is a take profit signal, and then you buy either at market open or at market close. Ideally you want to buy at market close, but you can even buy at market open and forget. Sometimes Team Sykes will take profit, even if it's 10%, you take it here, but you just hold and just keep going. Right, so this one is a good one, though maybe I'm a bit late because I would have streamed about it. I would have streamed about it before talking about it. Let's see if I can find another stock before we close and shut down the stream. But I just really wanted to talk to young people, and if you are young up there, please you need to respect authority. This is not time to be funny. All right, this is not time to be funny. Money is a real thing, and if as a young person you do not understand money, if you don't understand the value of money, you're going to lose it. So I was watching a video by, I think, on Team Sykes, and he was giving these takes on young people who betted as much as $60 million down $400,000 on their position. They betted 60 and not down 400% on their position, which is not cool. So I just wanted to talk about that. I really wanted to talk about that on this stream. So please do not use margin. Let me see if I can find another stock. I have another screener opened. I have another screener here. Let me see if I can open the screener. Is that? See if I can show it to you. I'm coming. Let me just show you something. This is a live stream. This is a live stream. I want to show you something. Come on. What's happening? Yeah, I wanted to show you something, but probably I'll preserve it for the next video. But the screener I'm using is called FinViz. I think I'll put a link to it in case you need a screener to use. I'll put an affiliate link. Okay, this is the YouTube channel, so I'll put an affiliate link to FinViz. This is the FinViz this is the screener that I used. So if you could just support this channel and help me by supporting this channel, so that I could have, at least a source. Let me see. So just open a Finviz stock screener account. Finviz is very powerful. It's a very powerful screener. It's the one that I used to, you know, to find the stock that you're seeing here. This is called a mining stock. So just support the channel and you know, open a Finviz account. Support the channel. Just open a Finviz account. That's the one that I used. So remember, I want you to use dollar cost averaging. Okay, I want you to use dollar cost averaging. So just support the channel. Go to Finviz. Let me see if I can find. Let's see if we can switch to the Finviz screen. Okay, let's move that. This. That. Move that. Yeah, I'm sure you can hear me now. All right, perfect. So now we are here on Finviz, and this is the screener that I used. So just support the channel, use Finviz. So basically I came here on the screener. Okay, you come here on the Finviz screener. This is where you come. Okay, so you just come on the Finviz screener. Now I already have my strategies here. Okay, so this is momentum penny stocks. I just click there. Right, I already set it up. All right, so that's what I'm saying. If you support the channel and get a screener, then I will show you my strategies. So right now you're just seeing the one screen. There are 3 screens here. So when you're trading, you want to have fundamentals, and that's where dollar cost averaging comes from. Now, so if you want to show you the fundamentals and the technicals, please support the channel. There should be a link here and the chat. Support the channel. I think I'll even put it in the description. So this is what I found. Right, this is what I found. It's a gold mining company. All right. So what you want to do again when you're trading, excuse me, you I'm coming. Let me just get some tea. But study this screener. I'm coming. Yeah, so this is it. Please support the channel. I'm gonna put this in the description. I just want you to support the channel. So as you can see, what I used was Finviz. All right, that's what I used to find these stocks. Okay, I used Finviz screener. Okay, that's what I used. So I used the Finviz screener. So I've put it in the description. I've also put it in the chat. Please support the channel. Finviz is a powerful screener. It's the one that I used to find your favorite chart patterns. So support the channel. Use Finviz, and so you can even see here now. I think the best one to buy is BNL, because it looks like it has a rising 3 soldiers candlestick pattern here. Even though it's going towards resistance, right? We also have NVRI as well. It's even in star here, so this is a strong sign of resistance, very strong sign of resistance and fear. So these stocks, this is what I'm looking at, this is what I'm buying, and this is exactly this is how I found this one here, and this is how I found this one here, which is Cisco. So Cisco was the last buy position in the 500. So if you are into popular stocks, like if you watch television programs like CNBC and CNN and all those funny mainstream financial news like Fox News, you'd probably be into buying stuff like Cisco. But if you're into underground stock trading, you know, you don't want to trade companies that are not known, that are not popular, that don't spend money on advertising, but the profit potential is very much worth it, then definitely consider buying stocks like BNL. Now these stocks, some of them do not have dividends. I think it has, wow, look at this, it's got a high dividend yield of 6%. How cool is that, right? BNL has a high dividend yield of 6%. I think this is the Russell 2000. So they don't have dividends, so I think this one is probably your best bet in terms of holding and value, right? Because it has the company pays out dividends. So I think this one is your best bet. I think it's a real estate company, Broadstone lease. So I'll delete that one. Some of these, like this one here, they don't have dividends, and so this one doesn't have any dividends. So you're just buying based off value, right? These are just momentum plays. You're buying the stock basically off value. Or this one, but I would always encourage you that you look at a stock that has dividends, so that you know, even as you're buying, you're being paid to hold it. So there are many brokers out there. The one that my mentor Tim Sykes uses is called Interactive Brokers. You can check them out. So I'd love to thank you so much for watching this stream. I'm closing out now. Please consider getting an account with Finviz. Consider getting an elite account. Where is that? It should have an elite page somewhere here. I think it should be pricing. So please consider getting Finviz, and if I could get a commission of this, then I will show you the technical side and the fundamental sides of how I find these stocks. Right, so that's the deal. If you can try it for free for 7 days, use my affiliate link, and when I start seeing those commissions, then I will definitely explain and I will expand on how I find